Returning back to the topic of Maui and Hawaii fires, there are some suspicious circumstances regarding these fires. Strangely enough, on that day, a federal agency, they were doing drills or exercises how to tackle a certain disaster. On the same day those fires broke out, strangely enough. And this is a typical scenario in every part of America when a disaster occurs. It occurs on the same day when these guys do make-believe or theatrical acting or simulations of a disaster. And the fact is, how the emergency was managed. Why did the local forest did not give the alarm in this mass fire? And why did they give the alarm with sounding the sirens when it was a little one which started again, which was more containable? Because Hawaii, as a emergency system, very sophisticated and updated, and they say the sirens didn't work. Whose bloody leg you're pulling? And obviously when you see the footage of the damage of buildings and vehicles in these towns, or wherever these fires have destroyed things and a loss of lives as well, they were very intense high temperature fires. A grass fire does not do that. It has more lower temperature. These temperatures, we're talking about 2,000, 3,000 degrees. And in the aftermath of the disaster, we have local enforcement agents regarding these disaster area denying access to journalists to document on the events of that tragedy. And we've been hearing the death toll is a lot more than the authorities they wanted to pass for. Then you've got the bloke who runs the whole shit show, the governor, say yes, it was a bonfire. Paul Noverleg's got bells on. Then after they said, it was the fault of the electric coming because there was an overload, it was too hot. And there are eyewitness accounts. Certain rays came above from the sky, down below, hitting these areas. And even hitting small boats, which were at sea, probably half a mile off the coast. And you can't say it's a bonfire or due to electrical faulty cable or electrical grids. There is something fishy going on. And these, I mentioned in the video, these blue sheets, which on certain buildings, or the colour blue in the structure of houses and other things, were never touched. Nor even the vegetation was not touched. And the only buildings were touched were these small towns. And the so-called elite property, amazingly, it wasn't even touched. Can you explain that to me? Or to Joe Public about it? There's something fishy going on. As they say in Napolitano, gattici cova.